Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. We got a beautiful looking slate and a beautiful looking man on today.
Ain't that the truth?
Joel, how are we doing, my guy?
Good, man. Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I love this slate. I don't know. I think we always talk about this. We've talked about it multiple times. It's like, oh, dude, these like crazy ass slates with 12 games are just insanely overwhelming and shit. But I'm super happy that we got a cool little slate with like not too many games. I think what is it, 5 games?
Yeah, 5 games. It's crazy though, dude. Some of those like bigger slates can be like way sharper on their lines than like even just like these little tiny slates. I'll be honest.
No, I agree 100%. I also like, Joel, have you been betting like before tip recently? Or
yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like
I've been feeling like I've been feeling like those lines are just like way better to bet like recently.
Dude, they are. It's not even. I think that's like some of the strongest edge you can get. Is like waiting for lineups to drop and then knowing who's in, who's out. Because the books, they just like, I don't think they have algorithms set up to just be able to adjust that like that easily based on like injuries and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. And then just like it's so fucking annoying. Like when you just like it's literally gonna be, it's like a 50% chance that it's gonna happen to your game. It seems like, I almost swear. Especially if you bet it under early. The more I think, one person brought this up to me in my Discord. Bro, there's low-key no point in betting an under at this time of day. Just, you're gonna get fucked.
I agree.
Like you might as well. Like like what percent chance do you think that some news happens that negatively affects your under prop happens? And it can be like the littlest thing too. Like, oh, I have an under on Shea, and this center's in who blitzes a lot. Oh, but now this center gets he's questionable with an illness randomly. Like it's just like little shit that can happen. What percent chance do you think that happens to unders?
It's pretty high, especially on like days where any team is on a back-to-back. Like it's especially high at that point.
Yeah. Well, it's
like even front end of a back-to-back, like back end, it doesn't matter. Like if there's any sort of back-to-back involved, like the chance just goes up so much.
Yeah, no. It's like usually it's like this. It's like it's like the square thing to like bet overs, right? Like, but genuinely, it's like a square thing to like bet unders damn near like early in the day.
Betting overs early though, like you want to bet all your overs early because then you get the chance for that to just help you out. Like someone gets randomly rolled out and you get a huge boost to your over.
Yeah.
So I like betting overs early and then unders late. But I mean, if I see value in under, I'm still gonna usually play it. But
it's tough to not, right? It's like, fuck, I really like this. Like, and nothing should get fucked up, right? Like I had a Zubac under, and it was probably a bad bet anyways because I remember you texted me, you said you really liked it, but that Zubac under it was probably a bad bet anyways. But like Norman Powell just randomly got put on the injury report. Like, what, did he get hurt at like the 3-point contest or some shit?
Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, just like little stuff like that. And I feel like it's like a 25% chance that your under gets fucked over. And that's actually like a huge thing. Like if you have 4 bets that you think you have an edge on, right? And 1 in every 4 is getting fucked over by random news. I mean, that's like huge, right? It's like, I don't know. But yeah, betting overs definitely the way to go early in the day. And it's tough when you're all like overstimulated up, right before tip, and you're like, oh fuck, I really like this over. But I don't know. There's definitely a lot of unders to be had too, late in the day, especially on like. I will say, I think the best way to bet, and I know like guys like NBA with Kev do this, and dude, if you do know who that is?
Yeah,
NBA with Kev, Stacks Props. They have like a little Discord going on. I think they're both Aussies. But I think the best way to bet is like I know those dudes like don't touch anything throughout the day, and then they'll just like nuke bet 365 lines before tip.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
Yeah, it's like they never get CLV, so it's like good for their account health too. And those are honestly like the best like I feel like those are like the biggest edge props. You know, it's like the Bet365 MGM lines, like the PRA lines before tip, because they're so bad at, you know, projecting like role player minutes and stuff. And like if you
Always the ones that release them too. It's like no, like the other books will just like wait so long, and it's like, do you trust MGM or 365 to be able to set lines correctly? No.
no, yeah. So little cheat code, little game for y'all. Let's see, we got some questions coming in. Joel, let's see, happy Michael Porter Day, junior day. Shout out to Hunter. Who's Hunter? Do you know? Oh,
DeAndre Hunter,
bro,
my
Joel.
guy, bro. Let's go, dude.
I was a DeAndre Hunter
Cavs
hater. Not a hater, but I'm like, he's not that good, right? I'm like, he's fine. He's been like a fine player his whole career, but I don't really know if he's moving a needle. I'm eating my words on that shit, bro. That dude is fucking good.
He's good. He's like the perfect fit, dude. It's crazy. Now the Cavs can go like Mobley at the 5, Hunter at the 4. That lineup is so scary.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Shout out the Cavs, bro. I had Cat under points last night. He had 21 in the first half, but the Cavs just like clamped the shit out of him in the third and blew the fuck out of them. Even forced Tibbs to not play his guys in the fourth. So shout out the Cavs, Joel.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's also a big edge. If you're playing the Cavs at the on the road, you're probably not touching the floor in the fourth quarter.
It's insane, bro. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bet on dollar Kmart Donovan Mitchell last night too. That cash. So
Kmart, who's that?
That's Anthony Edwards, bro.
Oh, Kmart. Kmart Donovan Mitchell. Good one, bro. Good one. Okay, Joel, hit us with the first prop. Actually, dude, hold up. Let me quick see. I need a quick like check to see. I'm gonna give up my prop first because I feel like it's like
go ahead.
And I want to track it and make sure it's it. So okay, it moved 10 cents. Fuck it, I'll track it there. So for straight betting, we'll track it at 128. I got it at minus 118. LaMelo over 3.5 threes against the Blazers. Let me quick type this shit up so I don't fucking forget it.
That was also my first prop, so I love it.
Bet. Good shit.
It's a great play.
Yep, it is a great play. LaMelo over 3.5 threes. I mean, look, bro, this dude fucking hits like 4 threes like basically every game. I think I did 27 plus minutes. I mean, he's gonna play that unless like the Hornets are down 40 in the third quarter or he gets hurt. To be fair, he does kind of get hurt a lot, but I don't think he's gonna get hurt. I hope he doesn't. No. 22 out of 29 with 27 plus minutes. I mean, dude, he's averaging. If you click 3-pointers attempted right here under the filters on Props Madness, he's averaging fucking 13 3-pointers attempted in the sample. Now, the Blazers are starting Donovan Clingan. He cannot move at all. He's a drop coverage big. I know his minutes, sometimes he'll play like 18 minutes and stuff. Sometimes he'll play like 30. All I know is that he starts the game, and that's good because, it doesn't matter like what Donovan Clingan plays if he's not going to be on the floor when the dude you want is on the floor, right? So, at least like LaMelo should overlap with most of Clingan's minutes, given that they're both starters, right? So he'll get a lot of drop coverage with Clingan out there, and yeah, so I think that those minutes it's going to be a really really good matchup for getting up pull up threes, but also just like dude,
even with Robert Williams out there, he should be able to still get him up.
Yeah, I mean they'll switch, and against switching defenses, right? It's like he can get up a step back threes as long as he's not getting blitzed, which I don't think Portland really does, right?
They don't, nope,
because they don't really give up assists, and like if you're blitzing people, you're going to give up a shit ton of assists. So yeah,
I love this one. Like you said with Clingan, like that's the dude is just going to be so immobile. Honestly, like scares me for Clingan minutes a little bit. Just because of like I think LaMelo just torches here.
Yeah, I don't know what Clingan's like a tough dude to gauge, right? Like, I mean, you think that like LaMelo is gonna absolutely like dissect that defense when Clingan's out there, and yeah, just like get up threes. But
so I looked at I looked at this with both Mark and like if you set the filter to both Mark in and Miles in, just like his volume, like so it looks worse, right?
Yep.
But I think at least one of those are injury games, and then, dude, look at that Wizards game for me, the first one. Dude shot 3 for 18 from 3. Like, imagine you bet LaMelo's over 3.5 threes, and the dude got up 18 of them, and you somehow didn't cash that. I would lose my mind.
Dude, the thing is, like, if you just watch LaMelo, dude, he's gonna play the fucking same, like, no matter who's out there, right? I don't know. I feel like, yeah, maybe I feel like if Brandon Miller was still playing and like Trey Mann was playing, then
I agree.
You could be like, okay, but if it's just like Mark and Miles, I feel like those dudes don't really affect his 3-point volume much. And yeah, he's still averaging 12.1 attempts, in these games. So it's like, okay, 12. We think it's a solid matchup. If he's gonna get up like 12, 13 threes, dude, like, come on, bro, just hit fucking 4.
I was looking. I think last game the Blazers allowed like 13 or something over their last 5, which is basically like without Ayton. I think they're like top 5, top 8 or something like that at pull-ups. So gotta love this one. Yeah, gotta love this one.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, Joel. Well, so I guess that was a little collab piece. Let's see. What do you got for another prop here?
So I think the other one that I have moved, it's Aaron Gordon over 7.5 rebounds and assists. I make this line like 9.5, if I'm being 100% honest. It's just purely like a minutes and like a per minute based play for me. 32 minutes last game, so he's getting his like a huge boost there. Like they basically said he's completely off of a restriction, so I think he plays probably 28 plus. And yeah, when you look at it, it's just really good stuff there.
Yeah, 100%. I like that you added assists in here too. Just like the Lakers, bro. He's probably gonna get guarded by like LeBron, and I know AG likes to do like backup. Especially in the non-Jokic minutes, he likes to be a guard. Yeah, no, I agree because they were managing like the shit out of his minutes recently.
Yep.
He'll 100% be needed in this game to guard LeBron, right? Like, there's no one else on the Nuggets that you want guarding LeBron outside of Aaron Gordon. LeBron also really fucking lazy really lazy when it comes to boxing out and stuff on defense. And I remember Aaron Gordon, like, he would just in the playoffs, he was just getting a shit ton of offensive rebounds because I bet his rebounds recently, dude, and he was like not trying on the defensive end at all. But in a high leverage game against the Lakers, just knowing LeBron's tendencies, I actually think that like he could have like this because he's such a good like rebounder when he tries, right? Like he could,
100%.
Yeah, he could easily have like a 3 or 4 offensive rebound game, and if he has like 3 or 4 offensive rebounds, I mean, dude, that's like half of the RA line, like in general. So
I ran my model on this one. I had him at like 9.5. So for me, there's just a bunch of edge there. This feels like almost like a 24-minute projection, 25-minute projection.
What do you have as minutes?
Like I have them. They're low too. I have them. Let me see.
Let's do like 32 again, right? I think that's fair. That's what he played last game. This game should be competitive.
Yeah, I have him at 29, and I still had him at 9.5. So
let's do 31. Let's do like 1 minute down. I think 31 is a fair projection, and then so he's at 8.1. Oh yeah, he's averaging like 9.4 RA per 31 minutes, and yeah, I mean this line is too fucking low. I think it's a really good bet.
There's a bunch of lines in this game particularly that I feel that way about. Let's just look at one because I don't know if it like. Can you look at Russ lines for me? Points and assists specifically. I think they're too. I just think they're too. His PA. I think they're too low.
But he's coming off the bench now.
I know. But look at his PA. Look at it with 25 to 30. He played 28 minutes last game. Right? 25 to 30 is probably a solid range.
because I guess there is no Peyton Watson and
No Peyton Watson.
Malone doesn't trust anyone else.
I mean, like,
let's do like with like Jokic and Murray. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that Nuggets guys are gonna like. I think that Aaron Gordon's maybe someone if he was like maybe Russ benefited from playing minutes because Aaron Gordon would play
without
like
Aaron Gordon.
or Aaron Gordon would just be like limited, you know, because he's been on
Yeah.
for a long ass time.
Dude, he got up 26 minutes against the Hornets. He still got up 10 shots, dude. He was 3 for 10. So like I don't even his points feel low to me, especially against the Lakers and like their transition D and how bad they're going to be at the rim now without Anthony Davis. I don't know. Just to me, this just feels a little bit short. But I do agree that like the added like mucking this up is Aaron Gordon now playing more minutes because he's also like kind of takes a little bit of usage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I definitely get where you're like. It's definitely. I mean, he should be able to attack the rack with ease, you know.
Plus, I feel like he fucking hates the Lakers, dude.
Yeah, he should. I mean, fan base didn't exactly treat him the best. Let's see, Joel. Do you have? Let's see. So is that so? One of your plays was LaMelo, and then the other was Aaron Gordon.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. All right, so let's get to some questions, and then let's spend some time. We'll do like 4 or 5 questions, and then let's go to a game. And
I have one more play. If you want me to, you want me to just drop it now?
Let's quick do questions.
That's fine. Yep.
Let's quick do a couple questions. So first 2 questions are actually literally plays that we had pretty much. Aaron Gordon over 4.5 rebounds. I think you got to go RA, dude. Not gonna lie, but I think Joel has a better edge with the RA. I definitely get it for sure. I mean, when you're talking about like rebounds per minute and projected minutes, you have an edge for sure.
I think a lot of people will look at his prior games against the Lakers, and I don't think any of those are even remotely like relevant at this point. Specifically because Anthony Davis gone is like huge for like what they'll do with Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
defensively.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. I mean, my gosh.
Yeah. A lot of people will look at that and be like, okay, that's a good bet. I would just chuck all that out, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. And Aaron Gordon just also like clearly is kind of like chilling a little bit more on the glass this year, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like he's playing minutes with Westbrook and stuff who he'll attack, like he'll hit the glass hard. It's just like the players that are around him are all like really solid rebounders. Like Christian Braun's a really good rebounder too.
MPJ is a big weak side.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's just
you definitely need some offensive rebounds from Gordon, but like he's gonna be able to get some. Like going up against like Luka and LeBron and shit, who just like sit and watch the ball. Yeah, so lean over for sure, but I think RA is better. LaMelo PR. I mean, we like his threes, right?
Yeah, so I like this too.
Yeah, but to be honest, I kind of like LaMelo's threes. I like the matchup, I do, but I kind of like the threes more so because of like just like ridiculous hit rate, you know?
Same. When you see like how much more he goes over the threes line, specifically like with Miles and but yeah, I mean that still looks really good.
Yeah, no, this still is good. Yeah, I mean, like the Blazers will play drop. They really aren't aggressive against first options, and one thing you can just like look at is like catch and shoot frequency allowed, and that's kind of indicative of like not letting role players, get up like a shit ton of shots.
Yep.
And yeah, it's just like Portland's up there. It's like it's a good matchup for stars for sure. For soft schemes against them, and yeah, this is. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, this seems like super short, Joel. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, so good luck, A15A. I mean, if I was on threes, I'd probably play that. So, yeah, Renee, I actually really, really like this. I'm not gonna lie. This is like something we'll get to in the future. But if you like watch the Nuggets, Jokic will play drop against like bums, but against like elite guard play, which the Lakers absolutely have. Luka, Reeves, LeBron. Like you can't play Reeves and drop at this point, bro. He's too good. Jokic basically blitzes the pick and roll every time. So this is going to be a really good matchup for the spot up guys on and just like the role players on the Lakers, in my opinion. So Rui's at 14.5 now. I still kind of like that. I mean, these are the 3 games with
He's been
Luka.
cooking.
Yeah, it's especially the game. I mean, Portland was a brutal matchup. No Luka to get him like easy buckets.
Is this threes at 1.5?
It's pretty juiced, but yes.
Yeah.
Oh, minus 136. That's not that bad. Yeah. So I mean, I think this is an amazing match for Rui. I'm kind of torn between him and DFS, to be honest. Because DFS 10.5 PRA kind of seems low. Like the only game, the only sample you can kind of have with everyone playing, I'm pretty sure. Actually, you could probably use this one too, right? So he's played 26 minutes in that Utah game with new Lakers, and then he played.
That was a blowout too.
Yeah, he played 28. Reeves did get ejected, but he did have 13 at half, so it's like was pacing for 26. And this feels like low in this matchup if he's going to get like 26 minutes. The only thing that I kind of makes me want to bet Rui over him is because I know Rui starts, right? And I think his minutes are more in line with Luka. And I want his minutes to be in line with Luka because he's like going to get blitzed every time and make like the right read too. So that's what I'm kind of torn at. Do you have any thoughts on those, Joel?
I like both of them. I like the DFS line. I mean, DFS. The thing with DFS is like he shoots so efficiently sometimes, but yeah, I mean he's getting 6, 7 shots up for a 6.5, 5.5 points line. Like,
well, and it's also like even like the little assist, dude. Like if you think about assists, like how is DFS getting assists? It's like, oh, Luka gets blitzed. The ball ends up in him. It's like hockey passing, you know.
Yep.
So like that's how, and this is like a great matchup for that too. So and then like what? So if he can get like 2 assists and like 4 or 5 rebounds, right? That's what. And then he just needs 5 points, like a layup and a 3. Like he could easily like shoot like 2 for 7 here. Like he just hit like 1 for 5 for 3 and like a layup, and I could see him going over that way too. So I'm definitely gonna play one of them. But yeah. So do you any more thoughts on that? Do you have like one that you like more?
No, I like them both. Honestly, I think I kind of like DFS more. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm kind of in agreement. Good, widely available price too. So like,
yeah, like at MGM, it's plus 100 too. That's
a good bet. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta have the assist in there, in my opinion. Even PA at 6.5, it's super juiced, but yeah. So Rui 13.5. I don't think there's any 13.5s out there, but I even at 14.5, I do have a strong lean over Renee. Happy MPJ day. Jokic. Why do you like MPJ? I mean, Jokic is probably going to get doubled he has to, dude. There's no way you can.
He probably likes MPJ just because of MPJ's history versus the Lakers as well. I mean, he's just torched them, but
then it's Jamal Murray day. Jamal Murray over 0.5 buzzer beaters, minus 200. Let's see. Do we like Embiid? Okay, last question, and then we'll go over to back to your play, Joel. Do we like Embiid over PA? I don't, dude. I got to be honest. Embiid does not look right at all, dude. The thing is, I like maxi unders, even though like you look at this and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? You like maxi unders. I think the market's caught up, like is online with this maxi stuff. So I don't think there's really value. I think it's a terrible matchup for Maxi. I do really like Grimes.
Trash matchup.
Grimes stuff. Yeah. I think that Grimes, it's like a beautiful matchup for him. And
it's a really good matchup for Grimes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Like his PRA.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, so Embiid, I don't like Embiid just because it's such a good matchup for Grimes, Oubre, maybe even Paul George, if he can get the spot up looks and convert on them.
I won't lie, I still think it's a good matchup for Embiid. He cooked them last time though. Like he actually he played 29 minutes. They won by like 30. And I actually bet on him last time they played, and I think he like started really shitty, and like just started actually just destroying them.
Yeah, he'll get the benefit of the whistle every time against a shit team like the Nets.
Yeah, like look at the similar players there.
Let's see.
Kind
Oh
of just
yeah, Bam.
cook.
So it's like high usage bigs, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. The thing is,
I don't think it's enough for me to play. That knee is just
cooked.
yeah, I just don't feel comfortable playing him right now. I just did against who were they playing? The Celtics.
Yep.
Dude just cooked me, bro.
I will say with Embiid, like, yeah, I agree with you. It definitely okay. It's a good matchup, but the thing is, if I'm betting it over against the Nets, it's going to be a spot up guy every single time, and like that's just like a rule of thumb for me, just because I know how they're going to play the pick and roll. Like it's literally like clockwork. It's every fucking rep is a blitz.
Yep. They
Like
play
so.
so high up too. It's
Mhm.
like that's why like so last time these two teams played, Embiid was rolled out already, and I played Paul George over 2.5 threes.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is plus 135. I'm like, oh, I love this. Dude, the day of Maxey gets fucking ruled out.
Yeah.
And now Paul George is just like in this on ball rule. And I think he like was 0 for 5 from 3. And like he's just like, I think he had 2 points that whole game.
Yeah. He's something, man. I had his over 4.5 assists that game. He didn't get there either. I'm like, dude, 4.5 assists, you're gonna get like, blitzed every time and have
He literally got blitzed every time. Like they were just doubling the fuck out of him.
yeah, under 19.5 points was fucking air. I remember that's what it closed at. And I was like kind of tempted to play the over, even though I knew he was gonna get blitzed. I'm like, bro, he can't score 20 points without Maxey and Embiid. And he scored 2.
I don't hate his 2.5 threes here either. Like,
Yeah, I don't
to be
either.
honest,
It's a good it's
at plus 144.
Yeah. No, it's like because I mean he's a spot up guy, bro. So it's like it's a good matchup for him. I mean, like yeah, I mean Embiid's missed so much of the year, so it's like yeah, it's gonna show like pick and roll handler. He's a spot up guy, bro. So I think this is a good bet personally. Got up 9 threes against the Celtics, 6 against the Raptors, but like this is just we know what they're gonna do to Maxey in the pick and roll. So I think it's a great bet actually.
Yeah, he got up 9 last time with all their dudes against so like with Embiid, with Maxey, and against the Nets. He was 3 for 9. So in only 29 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I don't hate it. I don't think I'm gonna play it, but
Ooh, yeah. No, 9 threes is good. I might play it honestly, especially best price at FanDuel too. Yeah, plus 144 is a fucking really good price though.
it's so good.
Net we forgot to answer Nets plus 10.5, and I mean, to be fair, they don't have D'Lo, and I think D'Lo is actually like they need like someone who can do something on offense, like off on the ball. Now I think they're dead ass gonna start Killian Hayes, so yeah, but like laying 11 with Philly is insane.
I agree.
Okay, before we get into Joel's second pick, I just want to say, guys, if you guys are a fan of Props Madness, we do have a code SB25, get you 25% off. I truly believe that, like, if you are a new bettor and you don't really know much about NBA, like Props Madness, once you learn how to do it, which I hope you're learning how to use it just by watching these streams and stuff. And of course, if you have any questions about it, you always feel free to DM me on Twitter, Discord, all that stuff. But yeah, SP25 gets you 25% off. Truly believe that, if you're a new bettor, this can, really, really help you out a ton and turn you into a solid bettor. And also, guys, if you are on YouTube, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Just it's a free way to support, and it goes a long way to helping us grow and helping us do this full time. So yeah, if you guys are on YouTube, drop a like, sub, all that good stuff. And Joel, hit us with another play.
Yeah, so I played this last night, so it's moved 2 points. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's really playable anymore, but I played Luca over 37.5 PRA. like I get the whole thing where like they're gonna blitz him in the pick and roll, but for me that line was just too low. It's moved 2 points in my favor, so obviously I think the market agrees. Most of that was on his RA, but for me, like I feel like he's just a ticking time bomb. He's had 29% plus usage in all 3 of his games as a Laker, which is kind of like right in line with what he was in Dallas. So just overall think this line should have been about like 40.5 for Luka.
Yeah.
He's just been shooting like shit. So, and he's going to get a lot of off ball usage too now with the Lakers. So spot up stuff, and the pace of this game should be pretty good. Just overall, yeah, just think it's too low.
Yeah. I mean, I think the market's corrected and now it's a fair line.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the line you got it at. And honestly, I'm a big fan of his over RA at the current price at 14.5. Like I said, points, I think
it was 12.5 last night.
Yeah, I think points are maybe like a point or two too high. But like the RA, like I said, the RA,
I disagree with that. I'd have it like 26.5, I think.
6.5. Yeah. I'd probably have it like 23.5. But like I said, I'd probably have the RA at like 15 or 16.5. So it's like the PRA. That's what I mean by I think the PRA is finally priced. But yes, you got it at 36.5.
37.5.
37.5. Yeah. I mean, I think you beat the market. You did your job, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Can't argue that.
Even in like a blitzing matchup, like Luka's just so hard to stop, man.
He is. He's been stopping himself though recently.
Yeah, 100%. I think 20 field goals isn't out of the realm of possibility though. Like he had 33 against Charlotte on 5 of 18 and shot 28%. Like
yeah, he was awful. No, Nuggets defense just stinks, dude. Like they play so fast. They give up like a shit ton of points. Like every Nuggets game is just like a complete shootout.
I agree. Yep, that's why I like it.
Yeah, I don't know how they're not always like up at the top of the league and like points allowed. See, like every game I look at just seems like it's like 125 to like 115. So cool. Let's get into some more questions, and then we'll do like 3 or 4 more questions, and then we will talk about some leans that we have. Mark Williams over rebounds. Both teams will jack up shots quickly and early in the shot clock, and Klingon will chill in the paint. I disagree. The Portland does not play fast, and neither does the Hornets, actually.
The Hornets are like extremely slow.
Yeah, like you think that you just think of like LaMelo, you think of like Chino Hills and him like just like jacking shit up, but like somehow like they really don't play at a fast pace. 10.5. He played 29 minutes. They ruled him out because of conditioning. I don't think he's like, let's do like 27 to 33 or something. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't think I wouldn't play it personally.
What's the line at?
10.5.
If it was 9.5 would be a fair play, I think. Yeah.
And Klingon
I don't think you have great value there.
Mm-hmm. And Klingon will like contest rebounds too, so
yeah, like he's a tough guy to be boxing out down there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Portland's allowing the 5th fewest rebounds last 10, so yeah, I actually think
for me.
Even the under might have a tad of value. What's up, J-Man? How you doing? Yeah, agree. I think that the books just like are like thinking that LaMelo is always going to regress a little bit or something, but I don't really see that. Let's get this money, yes, sir. Oh yeah, drop the Discord. J-Man, it's in the YouTube bio, or it's in the YouTube description. And looking over. Hey, good shit. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. 2K ready. Yeah, guys, if you guys do want to join my free Discord or our free Discord, it has all of my plays. It has a couple other people posting plays in it too. We're all, pretty sharp, I'd say, and transparent. So it's not a scam. I mean, it's free. So it's like me and Joel both have free Discord. So I'd say, there's no downside to fucking joining a free Discord. So, follow Joel at JG for President on Twitter. Join his free Discord. I have the straight bet and free Discord in the description. It's also on Twitter, on the YouTube bio or on the Twitter bio, the link tree, all that stuff. So free Discords. Yeah, we talked about Westbrook stuff. Joel likes it. I think it's kind of fairly set. But yeah, I think it's fine. What about Joel? What do you think about Bron unders?
I won't lie. I lean over on this one too. I like a lot of the Nuggets stuff here. Bron,
I think all these guys are going to play really good
yeah,
minutes.
Bron's gonna play like a ton of minutes.
Bron is a great person to put on Luka because he's pretty strong,
Like,
even though he's a little white boy.
yeah.
He's scrappy, he's strong. I think that Bron and Gordon might, play way higher minutes than usual just because of defensive assignments and stuff.
I don't think. I think 30 plus is like completely reasonable for Bron.
Yeah. What did Bron play? 33. Yeah, Bron's kind of a workhorse, and that's kind of why I'm out on Russ. I think it's like almost because like you need MPJ for his 3-point shooting out there. Jokic and Murray are going to play huge minutes, and I just think that like Bron and Gordon are needed to guard LeBron and Luka, and I think that's kind of like in the back of my head why I'm out of Russ. But the real person with value, I think, is Strawther unders. To be honest.
Yeah, like I get what you're saying, but I just don't think that the Nuggets have the depth to like really cut Russ's minutes.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like they'll probably
Right?
play.
Like it's just Strawther and Russ, and then like Zeke Naji, bro.
He's not going to play here. I don't think. He played against the Hornets. I bet they go 8-man rotation with DeAndre Jordan playing like 8 minutes or some shit.
That's true. They do, especially against the Lakers.
Yeah, MPJ, PR, I'll feed him trust.
What are you feeding him?
Feeding him the ball, bro. Look at his name.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we talked about Rui.
Right.
Yeah,
MPJ looks good.
Yeah, Rui points. Hayes. Who is Hayes? Oh, Jackson. Yeah, Jackson was
makes
one of
a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean Jokic is a fucking cone, dude. He'll give up like wide open layups and dunks all the time.
He does not give a fuck on defense.
I was very close. If this 13.5 was like widely available at like -110 to -130, I probably would have played it. But it's like so weird right now. It's really not playable because you're not going to lay juice.
That is super weird. Like, why doesn't that just bump?
Yeah, I don't know. They're trying to bait. They're trying to. I don't know. But this should be like a ceiling. You have to play Hayes. 24 minutes here. I think. You're gonna fucking play Alex Len.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not play Alex Len.
Yeah. So I just think it's a good minute spot and matchup spot for Hayes. So yeah, I like it. Jokic under, nah. I'm good on that. I do think he gets doubled, but I think Jokic tries.
Dude, what the hell do they do against him? Really?
Yeah,
I mean, they're gonna have some issues here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they probably do have to double him at will, but doubling Jokic at will is also like a terrible. It's like it's really bad. Like, yeah, you're kind of fucked anyways with Jokic. They'll probably scheme it up. I think Jokic's main thing is like they don't have anyone to guard him. So like, and if you double him, you're fucked anyways. So like he'll get some one-on-one reps. He'll just score damn near every time at ease. You could probably punk them on the offensive glass, Hayes on the offensive glass a few times for some putbacks. And then it's also like an ESPN game. Not that Jokic cares about that shit, but the Lakers, if they keep it competitive, then Jokic is gonna really try to score. So it's not really a spot I like to take his under, even though I got burned on his under against the Hornets because I was like, oh, they're 18-point favorites, bro. He's not gonna try. And yeah, he played until the end, 37 minutes. Got a put back with like 40 seconds left and fucked it. So
those are the worst, dude.
Yeah, I was pissed. What's up with the Nets? Model hasn't projected to cover the spread. Talk me out of it. They just stink, dude. Like I get that they've been competing and stuff, but Billy has talent, and without D'Lo, they really actually don't have anyone that can like create a fucking shot for themselves.
It's crazy how hard they're trying to lose. Like, I don't even understand it. Like, I thought that the new lottery odds were like the top of the worst teams at like 14%, like would deter teams from doing this shit. But
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck, bro. They just want to keep losing.
Well, they really. I mean, they play hard as fuck, though, dude. I think they're like the best defense over the last 10 games, if I'm not
They
mistaken.
do, but like,
Yeah.
I don't like the minutes for the guys that can actually like score is just
Yeah.
disgusting and terrible.
No, that's facts. Uh, yeah. I mean, these both should hit. Obviously, a Kobe White against the Suns, good matchup. They play drop. Durant, he's very consistent. Even though Durant, bro, I bet on him last game. He looked disengaged, bro, and he just sits in the corner. It's actually crazy. Like, bro, his usage is so bad. Like, it was like everything was like it was just Tyus has the ball. They're setting an off-ball screen for Booker. Like, it's crazy. And Durant's just
Who?
like sitting in the corner.
Durant?
Yeah, like his usage,
Dude.
dude.
It's like the Suns offense drives me fucking crazy, dude. I did the same thing for with Bradley Beal, dude, and all he would do is sit in the corner too. Like they just run every action for Booker, I swear.
Oh my gosh.
That
No,
comment is hilarious though, by the way. Like it just reminds me of these watered down parlays, bro.
yeah. The what's his name? Big board.
Yeah.
Dude, it's actually so fucked, bro. It's so fucked how like people who are so bad at their jobs, you know, giving out plays and understanding like how to bet. People are so bad at their jobs, if you could think about it that way, and like they get compensated so well, and it kind of pisses me off, honestly. It's kind of like a slap in the face to the people like yourself. Like there's a lot of other good people in the space who don't really make anything doing this or much, and the people are like legitimately like going to be millionaires in a few years from scamming people and marketing parlays and stuff like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
People fall for it too.
yeah. So guys, if you guys are on YouTube, I seriously, you guys need to like. A lot of people need to just stop enabling this stuff. Like it's really unethical and it's really fucked. It's really just it's disrespectful to everyone who like works a job almost. Like it's so guys, being a capper is so fucking easy. Like I'm not saying winning's easy, but like doing your job every day, it's so easy, bro. Because you're like it's like it's a passion.
Yep.
It's pretty much it's an addiction to like most people, if we're being honest, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, and people are like, "Oh, I work so hard, like in the lab." Like, no, you don't. Like, it's, I mean, it's fun. It's not hard work. It's fun. It's passionate, and it's really fucked up that people make so much money through Dub Club, man. Like, who just like some. Yeah, there's a lot of really good cappers on Dub Club, but there's also a lot of terrible, terrible ones, and there's a lot of terrible.
Those are the ones that I've been saying this for so long that like uh these platforms should have built-in tracking,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like when you give out like a play, like it's linked to your sports books that you're placing your bets, whatever, and like that's on blast. People can see your P&Ls
Mm-hmm.
before they even sign up for your shit,
Yeah.
right? Like, and it self promotes the people that are good. It's just like that should be built in. Like, it shouldn't just be like, oh, trust me. Like, I smacked this fucking huge, which if someone does smack a huge parlay, that's going to fuck up your P&Ls anyways.
Yeah.
Right. Like, it's just going to show as like way better. But
Well,
I
and
don't
you also
know,
shouldn't be
dude. There's
selling
got to be
picks.
some way to do it more, like, to have more ethical, like, ways to do this in the space.
Mm-hmm. You also shouldn't be selling picks if you haven't been betting for like 3 years or something, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Show the data, like,
know that,
over time.
yeah, you're not gonna get a fucking degree without going to a couple of years of college, right? It's it's ridiculous, man. I actually it makes me kind of sick. Anyways, Kobe White under 3.5 threes. I wouldn't play that. No, Suns play drop with Plumlee and Richards, even though they have been going small a lot and just switching.
With Bobo.
Yeah. But this could be a spot, comfortable game for the Suns. I like Nick Richards a little bit. I think like a double is a fun way to probably play it.
Yeah, I'm intrigued too because that last game with the just getting played off the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happens here.
It should.
I mean, Vucevic is kind of a tough matchup for him to like get out to, but
Yeah. It just depends. The Bulls stink, and like they give up a shit ton of rebounds. They're like give up the most points in the restricted area.
You're not playing Bowl on them either, like, right?
Yeah, no. Like I said, I don't think that. And the Spurs are like didn't have a center in this game. It actually made a lot of sense that they went small ball.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
So I think that it's probably, like I said, it's probably not the best way to do it by betting like a PRA over, even though I do really like it. I think it's just like bet into like the variance and give them like 10 plus rebounds and 8 plus points or a double double or something. So because he'll probably get that if he plays like 26 minutes against the Bulls. So you don't like Gordon's assists because with those guys. Yeah, but the thing is, bro, it's like the books are clearly low on his minute projection, right? And like when you're betting minute projections, when you're betting like stuff based off minute projections mainly, you should be trying to like include like the most
as much as you can.
Yeah, as much as you can. So
and plus adding on assists like at 7.5 versus a 4.5 rebounds line, like you only need 3 assists. His assist line is at 3.5, so you're just getting a ton of value there.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see, Joel, I want to talk about something, and no one's going to mention this prop, but I really, really like. I know you always come on here on Saturday, and I start yapping about Dylan Brooks, but dude, I really, really like his PRA. The only thing that kept me from not playing it yet, and this is probably a bad reason, he did play 30 minutes last game only, and he's been playing like closer to like the 34 to 38 in close games, and it kind of actually makes sense with Jabari Smith coming back. But Tari Eason hasn't played a back-to-back in a minute. Like,
yeah, no, I 100%. I don't think Tari's going to play.
Yeah, and what about Jabari even? Like just like a conditioning thing almost of like he played 38 minutes, and I know it was like a broken hand, not a soft tissue thing, and he's young.
Yeah.
But it's like oh wow, my body's not used to playing at 38 minutes in an NBA game because I just missed like a month and a half. Maybe it's like I need to rest the back-to-back with travel, So I wouldn't be I would be shocked if both Tari and Jabari play here, and I think that for Brooks to get back to like those big minutes, you only need one of them to sit.
Yeah, I think for sure Tari's sitting. Like, I don't think there's.
So if we do that,
I would love to see a Jabari line though. Like, I wish they already had Jabari lines out. Oof.
Yeah, it's such a good matchup for like the Brooks and Jabari.
I love Brooks here too, though. Yeah, I thought the same.
Because I mean, I think this is like a good minute range. I probably have him for 33. And also the game should stay close in Utah, right? Houston's not really a team to blow people out, just with their style of play, even though they scored like 50 on the Wolves in the first quarter last night, which is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, so like I mean, this is 28 to 38 minutes. Jazz are the best possible matchup for him, I think, with how they just play zone, allow a shit ton of catch and shoot.
It's crazy how terrible they are defensively.
Yeah. So I guess the only thing is like if Brooks and or if Eason and Jabari for some reason both play, it's like, yeah, maybe the minutes could get to like the lower end of like 28. But I just don't see that, bro.
I don't think it's happening.
Yeah.
I wish he had an 11.5 points line because I'd be all over that. Oh my gosh. This was 12.5 this morning too, and it already bumped to 13.5.
Yeah. That's why I like his assists here. It's like just like he's gonna touch the ball more, you might as well throw an assist in there. So even like
PA. That's looking like PA. It's looking like it's gonna probably bump up to 15.5.
Yeah. I don't like playing those juice. But yeah, so Joel, what do you endorse this one? Do you think this is like
I do. I fully endorse that. I want to see what Jabari lines drop at, but I definitely really, really like Brooks.
Yeah. And like I think I really do think Jabari is like a guy who could easily miss, and Tari should miss. So yeah, let's run it. Fuck it. Actually, Cam Whitmore is probably going to be a good bet. He's probably not going to get lines listed. He didn't play last game, but
Whitmore is really good.
Yeah, Whitmore will play for sure. Yeah.
Let me just check my projection on.
What do you have on Brooks?
It's definitely over. I have him at like 14.5 points. So What's the PRA line?
18.5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty heavily over that.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with you though. Like Jabari stuff. If Jabari plays, Jabari's young, and Ime's like a fuck a minute restriction guy, kind of.
I would love to see a Jabari 3-point line, or even just like PR. Jabari played how many minutes last night?
38.
That's crazy. Fresh off injury.
Fresh out and off the bench. That's ridiculous. That's yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like this, their rotation's about to get real dicey now because you have to assume Ahmed has safe minutes.
Yep.
Honestly. And he's like the only one now, in my opinion. I mean, honestly, I think Ahmed and then Brooks are like the two safest minute guys now.
Yeah.
Like I've seen Ime yank
Jalen.
Sengun off. I've seen it. He yanks Jalen all the time, right?
Yeah.
If he's playing like shit.
What do you think about Jalen to get 4 assists though? I actually really like that against the
No, I
Jazz.
like it too.
He's actually been like just like leveling up as a playmaker, and like now without Fred, it's like he has a ball.
He went over that. I looked at this line so many times whenever Fred went out.
Oh my gosh, dude, I should play this, bro. And this game is so weird too, right? It's like this Warriors game where they like they got down huge, and like Ime just put in all the scrubs, and they actually made like a massive comeback. But if you like filter that game out, dude, it's like he's been crushing 14 out of his last 18 with 24 plus minutes. Now he's playing the Jazz. I mean,
yeah, the best matchup to rack up assists.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, what shit. I'm gonna play this, bro. This is a good bet. I mean, what are we doing? This is a good bet. Okay, DraftKings. Yeah, I'll track this at minus 125 at DraftKings. But this is pretty good most places. Yeah, Joel, if you want a quick, comment on this game at all, or maybe a question or something. Let's see.
Let me look through the questions real quick.
This is like the next play that someone has.
Tyus over 5.5 assists. I typically don't like playing Tyus when everyone's in, personally. And 23 minutes last game against the Spurs, so like he could get played off the court. So that's just something I'd personally avoid. Now, if Booker, KD, or Beal were to miss the game, I think you have a pretty good play there.
Yeah, for sure.
If Jazz play the starters plus 11 versus Houston, Houston is terrible in the second leg of back-to-backs. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I think the Jazz can be scrappy, but the Jazz are also on the second leg of a back-to-back here. So, I don't know. Both of these teams could be resting people too. Like, we just have no idea. I think it's probably more likely that the Jazz rest a bunch of people. Grimes over 4.5 rebounds. Let's take a look at it. I mean, it looks good. He's probably going to play 28 plus, over in 13 out of 19. I don't hate that at all. I'm not really the guy to typically play guard rebounds because I just think it's so random. My model has him at 5.95 though, so I think this is
He's been snagging
a really good play.
Let's see. Okay, Jalen Green, good stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so fucking limited right now. I'm like
Everywhere, huh?
No, just on my offshores. I'll have fresh
That
books.
sucks.
I just have to go to a couple different ones and bet them back to back. It's like fucking annoying, but whatever.
What to get down is like how much can you get down?
Total? I mean, probably total like 150 if I wanted to, but I only bet 100, so it's like not really an issue.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so I think Grimes is not a bad play though. I don't know how you feel about guard rebounds, but for me, it's just like
I'm cool with them sometimes. If you can try to think who they're going to guard. I will say Embiid's going to sit in
I
like
agree with that.
drop. Embiid's going to sit in such a deep drop and just like be near the rim the whole game. And like if teams are bricking, it's like he could easily like have a good rebounding game.
Did you see him against the Celtics? Dude, he was kind of moving on defense.
Really?
He was getting up there, like he was like blitzing, and
Oh, really?
I was like, wow, like he actually was trying on D. This is not a game where he's going to try, but
he's going to sit in the
against the Celtics, he was really trying to get up there.
Let's see. Yeah, so send out that Jalen Green one. Hopefully you guys.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's like over 14. Dude, it's like 14 out of the last 18, and now he plays the Jazz. I mean, like, come on, bro. And this is with 24 plus minutes. Probably get Tari sitting. It's like, I mean, that's just like another guy. I think Jabari could even help with assists, right? Because he's a good 3-point shooter.
I would love a Jabari 1.5 threes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, Jalen Green over 3.5 assists. Yeah, Dylan Brooks is just like a tough fucking dude to trust. What was the last one? Did you say Grimes threes?
I looked at Grimes rebounds. I did not look at Grimes threes.
I don't even have to look at the price. I can tell you it's a good matchup. 100%.
It's
great matchup.
If it's 2.5, it's 1.5.
I mean, he should easily hit 2, to be honest with you. Like, I think if you can find something to bring the juice down a little bit,
it's so
like
juiced.
Philly money line, if you trust him. I'd really like this and like Maxi alt under like 29.5 if you could bet that somewhere. Pretty well correlated too.
Kobe White is trash.
Yeah, SF9er always be fucking hating in here. It's kind of funny.
Kobe White under everything. Same game parlay. All right, dude.
Props Madness has the new assist tool, guys. If you're curious, it's pretty cool. It says the Suns actually allow the fewest assists in the restricted area. So you want to find like people. Let's see, they allow a ton of assists in like the mid range area or in like this area, and 3-pointers. Yeah, that's crazy. They really take away, assisted restricted area buckets. Probably because they played drop, right? Kobe assists. I don't really know how to cap these guys, to be honest. I don't know what's going on with Giddey. You'd think he's like a good buy low at some point, right? It's like, I don't know, man. Do you have a read on these, Joel?
5.5 feels insanely low on Giddey. Yeah, I don't usually play assists versus the Suns. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, feels like a low line though. Just from like the eye test.
No, yeah, for sure.
They play so many guards now though. Like their whole lineup is just guards.
Yeah.
Goes Lonzo, Giddey, Kobe, fucking Io. It's like, Jesus, dude.
And like
what are we doing? Yeah, like what are we doing?
They're tanking. That's what they're doing. Yeah, okay. If you have Bet365 Winter, I actually really, really like this. Just because, I mean, if Killian Hayes really starts, Cam Johnson's usage is going to be ridiculous. Like every play is going to basically start off with like him coming off a screen, I bet, and he'll be able to play make. I think if this is a great bet, Winter, if you have Bet365, honestly. Let's see. We could quick do this, I guess. Go Brooklyn Nets off the court. Let's do Ben off because that's big. Cam Thomas off. D'Lo off. Dennis Schroeder off. Is there anyone else who's like not playing that would take shit away? Nah,
Shake.
But nah, fuck it. Let's just leave Shake on for now. So we can get like somewhat of a sample size,
Yeah, I agree. That's true. Shake doesn't really matter that much.
But yeah, and then Philly allows so many catch and shoot threes. Like they're cut. Okay, Ben Cam. Okay, where's Cam J at? Yeah, he's at 5.18 assists per 36. I think this is a really good bet, honestly, because they're gonna allow so many catch and shoot threes. You gotta have, I guess, Bet Rivers if you have. Joel, have you ever bet on Bet Rivers?
Yeah, I'm limited on there.
How many bets did you
I
take?
got limited so fucking fast on there, dude.
Like how many bets did you even make?
I mean, it was only like probably like 20. I don't know. I only made like 20 bets and then I got limited.
Uh,
That shit is straight ass, dude.
yeah. So if you have Bet Rivers or 365, I think that this is a great price, honestly. For Cam Johnson to get 3 assists. Like he's gonna touch the ball every possession,
I
bro.
agree.
What's his RA?
6.5.
So 4 rebounds and dude, that's a good bet, bro. I think. Not saying I don't know like why he's gonna get rebounds. What's that? 3.5.
Yeah, his rebounds are weird.
I mean, I think he's gonna get like 4 assists though, almost. I think this is a good bet, bro. Let's see, what's 29? I'd probably have him for like 26 to. He's gonna have a ceiling, right? He played 32 in a close game against Philly. Let's do 26 to like 33.
They will not play him over 32 minutes. I promise you that.
Okay.
They refuse to fucking play any of their guys over that.
But if this is the per 36 numbers, right? It's also you can think of the rebound thing, right? It's like Embiid centric, so Claxton's not really gonna rebound.
No, I agree 100%.
Okay, let's quick calculate this out.
Makes a lot of sense for him rebounding.
I'll do per 29 minutes. I think that's like a good basis for him, right?
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
5.18 plus 4.68. Okay, and then divided by 36 times 29. Yeah, that I have him at like these numbers would have him at 7.94. The thing is like your edge is really on assists, so maybe you should just play. Maybe like taking a bite at like 3.5 for plus money.
Plus 130 is not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Winter. I really like this dude. The thing is, if you have Joel, would you bet this at 365? Like, would you play this yourself? Just like minus 140?
Yeah. No, I would. I don't see why not.
Yeah. I'm thinking if I want to play 3.5, bro, not gonna lie, for plus money, I think that's a good bet, dude. Not gonna lie. The thing is, he always gets like fucking 3. And this is like Joel. This is just like his assist with 26 and 32.
Yeah. That is. The potentials are there too. I mean, like he's got some of these games where he missed, he had like 9 potentials.
Oh,
7 against the Cavs.
Yeah. He's also on Alex said that Cam is on MGM as well. You just have to go to alt assist. So cool. I mean, yeah. Fuck. I have bet online, bro. If I bet every play that so how I bet is like I said, guys, I'm not in an illegal state. So how I bet is I have to bet online basically has to have a price that I'm fine paying. And that's like how I determine if I can actually give it out. Because like
shame. It has to be on
like, it has to be something where you can actually like bet it.
Yeah. Damn, dude. FanDuel just like raised his 3.5 to plus 140, 142.
Okay, I kind of want to spend a little more time on Cam Johnson. I know you probably don't really give a shit about Cam, but the thing is, it's like okay, so I can bet it. Good. So who's like the starting lineup? It's like Cam Johnson's not going to guard Maxey. He's probably going to guard their worst player, right?
I bet he guards like Paul George, to be honest. Or I mean, it's either Paul George or Oubre.
I would think that like Hayes guards Maxey if he starts. Whoever starts at point guard is going to guard Maxey or Keon, and then Zaire guards PG. Just give like, your vet like the easy assignment, right? Of like, guarding a low usage guy. Like who would it be? It would be.
It'd have to be Oubre after that. PG or Oubre, my opinion.
Yeah, PG or Oubre. Yeah. Yeah, I think he guards PG or Oubre, and that's even guarding PG is fine, bro. It's like he just sits in the corner.
Especially with the way the Nets play D.
Yeah. Shit. So I think it is a pretty good matchup. Let's see. What he had 9 against Philly. That was without Embiid. What about?
He just had 3 against them on 8 potential assists on the 12th too. And
yeah,
that was with Simmons, I believe.
that was
And
D'Lo.
with D'Lo.
Yeah, I'm gonna play rebounds and assists. Fuck it.
I like it. I've seen people.
Good looks, Winter. Okay, Joel, do you want to hit a couple other questions?
Let's see what we got.
Yeah, Winter, shout out to you. I know Winter, you were talking in the Discord yesterday. That's sweet. Shout out to you. That was a great find.
Are we fading bronze points or RA? Let me look at LeBron James. 24.5 points. It's tough for me to fade LeBron. I do agree that 24.5 might be a little bit high with Luka there. He has gone over it in 1 out of 2 with Luka. No. He's gone over in 1 out of 3 with Luka, but that one was against Charlotte, 22 shots. I think a LeBron under is pretty solid here, if I'm being honest. 24.5 feels a little bit high. I'd probably have that at like 23.5, 22.5. Let's see what my projections have him at. Projections are pretty high. I'd probably just stay away personally. Do you like the LeBron under points?
I just don't like fading LeBron and like
Yeah, same. It's tough. It's tough to fade LeBron.
Like prime time and stuff. I know it's like narrative-y and you can call it dumb or whatever, but yeah. And the Nuggets, like, I mean, they don't have rim protection, right? Like, yeah, he's probably gonna get blitzed from Jokic, but will he? Because he's not really a big pull-up shooting threat. I don't know.
Yeah, I probably would avoid that. His RA, I probably would also avoid, simply because if he does get blitzed, like, I mean, the dude can really rack up assists. Luka is under for the rest of season. I disagree. Took Brooks points last night. For tonight, his back-to-back, he always scores for some reason. We talked about Brooks. We really like Brooks. Let's see what else. Whoa. J-Man needs the Discord again. J-Man, he just gave it to you, brother. You got to go to the bio on YouTube
or in the description. Yeah, I think
it's in the description. That's what.
Yeah,
that's
what
what
in the description on this video. And it's on J-Man. If you follow me on Twitter too, it's on there too. It's literally everywhere.
I have another prop I'd like to talk about.
Yeah,
personally. It's actually at a great price here, and that is Yusuf Nurkic over 2.5 assists.
Yes, dude. That's a great bet. I love it. I'm so mad at myself for not playing it last game, bro. I'm so mad. That shit. Have you like seen it happen? Like how he gets it? Is it just like all like is he like legitimately touching the ball like every possession, like as like a hub?
Yeah, I think he's just kind of just playing as a hub when he's on the floor. Let's see, how many games has he played with Charlotte? Three games with Charlotte, 5 potentials against Orlando, then 9 and 7 assists against the Lakers, and then 12 potentials and 7 assists against Denver. Obviously, Denver's like a premium matchup for like dribble handoffs and stuff because of the way Jokic plays. And I would think, like, when I think about Klingen in a drop, I would think that dribble handoff action would be really good. Would be really good here.
Yeah. Okay. The one thing is I will say I really like this bet. One thing I will say is I think most of Nurkic's minutes will come against Robert Williams, and I've seen Robert Williams play, and he just like switches on everything,
Sure. Okay.
which I guess is the one thing. But dude, the thing is like you almost just can't ignore his usage, right? Like he's probably
Yep.
gonna play his his 16 to 18 minutes, which is what he's been doing, and he's been getting like 7 assists, bro. Like, do you want to? Should we quick put on some film if you want to just like see it?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm down with that.
Let's see. It's Hornets versus Nuggets. Let's watch the most recent game. Feb.
I'm looking up just how bad they are against dribble handoffs.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Blazers are 9th in terms of points per game to dribble handoffs.
Yeah, Nurkic hub cut off of it. Yep, dribble handoff.
Handoff.
Back to him.
Back to him. Yep.
And a lot of his minutes will be like without LaMelo, just quick little touch pass.
This dude loves to swing the rock.
Yeah,
DHO.
That shit is so easy.
Yep.
It's like the most satisfying shit when you like have a center and they like get a DHO assist. They're just right back to him.
See, like that's the stuff right there that
it's so easy.
Yep.
Nurkic loves like playmaking too, honestly.
He does. He's been really good at it. They're like
Joel, I think this is a good bet, bro. Like I said, I will say, yeah, I guess that's it. I will say I don't think it's like as good of a matchup as Denver.
It's definitely not. But 2.5 feels
low.
Low. Right? Even if we give him like 15 to 20 minutes. This season is not as good.
It's hard to quantify it with anything outside of the eye test, honestly, just because like
no, I agree.
You're gonna look at potential assists. I bet like half those like assists weren't even potentials.
But if you look back at last year with like 15 to 20 minutes, which is like I feel like it's more like reasonable to look at last year's data, just because this year was just he was just a fucking mess in on that Suns team. He's over in like 8 out of 10, average like 4. My projections for him are like really high too. I have him at fucking 3.65. So
yeah, I think this is a great bet, Joel. Honestly, I really do. Even RA, like, what's his? Actually, no, it's like an assist bet though. So, and it's not even juiced at like MGM 365, and Builder's got a good price. ESPN.
Yeah, like 125 is not even bad.
Let's see. Okay, what was the next? I don't know where. Oh, I see this SF9er. J-Man, did you get it? Let me know down below.
SF9er.
Yeah, J-Man. Let me know if you
going ham in the chat. Jeez, brother. SF9er, you gotta calm down, my guy.
Wait, is SF9er commenting or no? Or is that was like 20 minutes ago. SF9er always be like in here too. That's the thing. You always be like. I don't care. I like it. I like it when people leave comments and boost the algo. So SF9er, keep at it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, SF9er.
Let's see. Cam.
We talked about Grimes.
Oh, yeah. So we talked about Grimes. Yeah, we like it, but you got to find a juice reduce.
Cam 2 threes and 2 assists is
great bet.
Yeah, I mean that's a great way to like dejuice right there.
Yeah. I agree. That just
What can
seems,
you get the odds to with that? That's like if that's anywhere around like even,
it's plus 126.
that's plus 126.
That's a great bet.
Dude, that's like
Io under 1.5 threes. I think Suns is a bad matchup for catch and shoot, if I'm not mistaken, because they play drop. Yeah, and then also they'll go switch heavy too if they go small. So it's like, yeah, I think that it makes sense. I will say he's been getting he's had a lot of like 1-for-5 games recently, but yeah, I don't have
one
a
and a half is just kind of low. I wouldn't.
yeah, I agree. I wouldn't touch it either. Oh, that with the Grimes threes is
Yeah, see, once you start getting up to like 3 legs, I'm probably out of there personally.
I like it, Jalen, though. I think it should win, right? I think it like should be a winner. Herder. Herder.
Oh God.
I have not watched a second of Kevin Herder Bulls hoops, so I'm not gonna
7.5 is steep in my opinion. It's been fucking jacking shots up though, but
yeah, I have no clue, Winter. Yeah, and shit, I just haven't watched them at all, so like I said, I really can't tell you. Are we gonna fuck it? He's threes. I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that does with it. All right, Joel, do you have any like other like leans that you had coming in here that you were like wanted to talk about?
I think Nurkic was the last one. I did want to get your opinion on Klingen's boards, but
I like it.
I think there's potential for him to like lose minutes again, like 17 minutes. I would think more reasonably he's probably at like 24 here.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
And if that's the case, I think 8.5 is too low for him just because of how good of a rebounder he is.
Mm-hmm. So he's averaging 6.7 rebounds. What's it? I agree with the 24-minute projection. I think that's good. 6.7. Let's see. They're a 6.7 divided by 16.3 times 24. That would put him at 9.87. He also, I think Mark Williams, actually, I faded Mark Williams in this game. His points line was like fucking like 22.5 or something. I'm like, what are we doing, buddy? Yeah, he had 13 rebounds in 18 minutes against Mark Williams already. And you give him a 24 minutes, that's 9.87. I like it. I like it, Joel. I think it's a good bet. It's a good buy low for sure.
I agree.
Was there any other leans we had? Like I said, the Nick Richards, I think that playing a Nick Richards like double is like a very good bet. Let's see, FTN bets. Always make sure to like build out double doubles.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. You can get way better odds. It's a crazy cheat code there.
Yeah, but like I mean, fucking plus 450 is absurd for Nick Richards to get a double against the Bulls. Like literally, all you need is for basically him to not get cut short on minutes, and you're very, very live. Especially with like the 10 rebounds. I mean, yeah, he's been a really good per rebound or per minute rebounder.
Rebounder, yep.
The Suns. Let's see. His first game was against Detroit, right?
Let's see where my projections have him.
I mean, he's averaging 9.7 rebounds as a Sun per 22.5 minutes. So if we give him, let's say, 26 minutes here, that's probably like close to like a ceiling, right? I mean, he played 8 against them. He has not really been playing good minutes, but
I have him at 9.99 rebounds in only 19 minutes. So
yeah, I mean, it's a great matchup.
Yeah.
And then points, he's only averaging, let's see, 8.4.
Yeah, those minutes are just like so scary. I love that they traded for him just to like.
But I think if you give him 20, yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. But I think that if Richards, if he plays 24 minutes, which is very, in the range of outcomes here, as long as like his minutes go well, because I mean the Bulls just suck, so it's like they could easily go well. It's such a good matchup. Could easily get a double, I think, in like 24 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Houston, Utah. Isaiah Collier. What's his assist at 8.5? I mean, he's got 12 against OKC. Ridiculous.
Dude's insane, bro.
Are they gonna rest people on the back-to-back?
It's very possible.
Yeah. 23.5 PRA. The wagon. Walker Kessler has his stuff listed. Yeah, nothing really here. We do like Dylan Brooks, PRA. Any last words on this? Oh, should we want to quick go back to the Finney Smith Rui thing?
Is it moving?
It's staying. It's actually moving down. 365 now.
Really?
I think it's a great bet. I do.
Which one, Rui or DFS?
I think DFS more.
I think DFS is really. I really like DFS, if I'm being honest. But I already have Lucas, so I don't want to like double up on that. But
yeah, no, that's fair. Let's see.
I honestly like 10.5 PRA plus money for DFS feels, dude, way too low. If I'm being 100% honest with you.
Yeah, I want to just quick look at one thing. What was the last game with Luka? It was go to game flow. I just want to make sure like he's getting some decent overlap with Luka. The thing is, Reeves is probably gonna get blitzed too. He's gonna like one of those guys.
Damn, bro. I almost have to play that as well, though. Like his PRA is 10.5. I have his points projection alone at 10.18.
What do you have his minutes at? Like
28.
28. I do think that's a tad high. I think it would be like 26, 25, but still, bro, it's like, I mean, it's such a good matchup too.
Are you sure though, dude? They like against the Jazz. I guess against the Jazz with Luka, what he played 26, right?
Yeah, he played 26, but there's no.
That's a blowout.
There's no connect, I will say, and he is in the rotation.
Okay, fair. I mean, he played 28 against Charlotte.
Yeah, but Reeves got ejected, so I don't know if like
True.
he closed the game. And you'd think that like it's a good minute spot for Hayes, and sometimes they like to go small. Thing is, bro, it's like they can definitely go small in like the non-Jokic minutes. They can definitely go small in the. You could even try if you're gonna just double, right? You could go small. DFS is like strong. LeBron's strong. All these guys are strong. If you're gonna be doubling, it could make sense. Hayes could get into foul trouble easily, right? Alex Len stinks. I don't know.
Let's just.
I think I'm gonna
look.
I think I'm gonna
just
play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think 20. I think you're right. Spot on at 26. Played 13 first half minutes against Charlotte. I think you're spot on at 26. I still think it's too low.
Yeah.
Like considerably, actually.
Oh shit. I was driving through Chicago and I just got a text from the Toll Evasion Network or line.
Oh, dude, that's a scam.
Oh really?
Yeah, I got that same text the other day.
Dude, I know I actually
What is it?
Although at some point, maybe not to them. Yeah, DFS, I'm gonna do that.
I think I'm gonna play it too.
Well, before I officially lock it in, anything that's like what could make it be
bad?
Yeah. It's definitely a great
I honestly don't think it can be bad. Or I just don't think it is.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like he shoots 0 for 3 from deep and we don't cash or something like that.
Yeah, but like the volume's there for this.
Yeah. The shot quality is going to be there. I like the scheme to be there. Okay, let me quick locker in myself. Sweet. We've kind of ended up with a lot of plays on here.
Yeah, let me bet this as well. I'm gonna bet this. Like when I see a projection like that, where like the points are equivalent to the PRA, like that's just I can't. Oh my god, that's 3 bets in that game. 3 overs. I can't. I just
Well,
can't.
the game should stay close.
Yeah, but if it and just in case it doesn't, like I just really don't want to be locked into freaking 3 overs.
Yeah. Oh, that's smart.
Ooh, I do really like what Jalen guy's saying here though.
Peep Keon Johnson's assist potentials. Oh yeah, I'll check that in a little bit. Joel, you used to bet Keon assist stuff, didn't you?
I did, dude. I did it. I did it the one game and he just. Whoa, that was loud. Yeah, no, I think Keon Johnson looks really good
I'll check that out.
without D'Lo. Why do I have without Cam Johnson on though? No, I lied. I lied. I don't think it's that good. When you throw Cam Johnson into the mix, it's not as good. That's the crazy thing. I like so many plays in that Denver game, dude. Like I feel like I could bet 10 different lines in that game.
Yeah. No, dude, this slate's beautiful, dude. I'm actually excited. I'm going to make my content and just like not look at shit for the rest of the day. I might. What is Phoenix Chicago? I'm probably just gonna take that shitty game off, and live a little bit, and then come back and lab right before. That's a way to do it. You got to do your research early, enjoy your day for a bit, and then hop back into lab right before.
I agree.
Let's see, Keon assist. Is that without D'Lo and Simmons?
Yeah, without D'Lo and Simmons, but
So, where's Benjamin? Oh well, 11, 7, 6. Holy shit, dude.
throw Cam Johnson on though.
I think Cam Johnson's a good assist partner.
I know, but his like potentials for some reason drop a shit ton. I don't. He is definitely a good assist partner.
There hasn't been a game with Cam Johnson.
Oh, there hasn't.
No, so that could actually make a difference. I mean, this is like legitimately been like Keon first option hoops basically. But yeah, that's interesting, Jalen. Yeah, Keon's weird. Yeah, Jamal Murray rebounds.
God, they've just.
I have no clue, J-Main.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm good on that.
Yeah, J-Main. One thing I'd say, I feel like a lot of the props you send in are like almost too niche.
That's super niche.
Like, I just like I think that like Jamal Murray just like I don't know.
I just don't know how you handicap that.
Yeah, I don't know how you handicap it, and it's not like we're looking at
Feels
this
like a random, like ball bouncing to him.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's EV, right? Because he is over in 57% of games, and you're getting plus 110. So actually, I guess that could make sense. I think, yeah, I guess it's not bad because it might be EV, but yeah, I don't know. I bet based off of like matchups and schemes and stuff, and it's like I don't think you can handicap this on a matchup and scheme base.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's hope DFS plays 30 plus. That'd be sweet. Eamon Thompson tripped up. I mean, shit. Hey, if there's a team to do it against, it's probably these guys, right?
You are not kidding.
So, yeah, I don't hate a winter. Okay, Joel, we've been live for about an hour and a half. I think about ready to wrap it up. Let's see. Do I even have? Okay, yeah, DFS.
Yeah, I might see some ads from me for sure.
Yeah, it's super easy to just like see the board on days like this. I think a lot of good teams like playing. So this is like from both of us. LaMelo over 3.5 threes. Aaron Gordon over 7.5 rebounds and assists. That's from Joel. Jalen Green over 3.5 assists. Cam Johnson over 6.5 rebounds and assists. and then DFS over 10.5 PRA were the official plays that we gave out on here. So yeah, that will do it. Joel, do you have anything you want to shout out before we wrap it up?
No, just make sure you guys like the stream, subscribe to the stream, and then give Straight Betting a follow on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
It's all free ways to support.
Mm-hmm. And Joel, you stop being so humble. You gotta shout out your own Discord too. Joel does a free Discord. I think you're up like 30 plus units this year, all for free. I mean, guys, that's great, right? Like 30 plus units, $100 better. That's like close to $3,000, and it's like all for free. So it's like there's no point of not joining. So I do say, Joel has his Discord linked in his bio. It's a good stuff. He has great write-ups. So it's like you can just tell by his write-ups, and learn stuff for yourself. So follow him on Twitter, join his Discord as well. Same thing with us. Join the Straight Betting Discord. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you once again, Joel, for hopping on with us.
For sure. Thanks, guys.